On the engineering floor, a female insectoid is speaking to her friend over communicator. She's speaking so loud that everyone can hear her, but they all continue with her work, although hers continues to slow down as she continues to speak. She says, "You know that new species? Yeah, that's right, the humans. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to end up working with them here? Oh, absolutely, yes. So be ready." What do you mean? What do I mean by that? I mean exactly what I said. Be ready because there's no consistency with the humans. I mean, yeah, that's right. No consistency. Some are quiet, some are loud, some are aggressive, others are reserved. They always wear different clothing. Yes, they wear clothing. I know, strange, but they do. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's to show themselves off, sometimes to hide. It's strange. Yeah, when I asked them about that, they said that they can't actually change the color of themselves. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. They can't. I don't know what you heard, but they can't actually change the way they look on the outside. Yes, they are rather large, most of them. No, they're mammalian. No, they're not covered in fur. I mean exactly what I mean. They aren't covered in fur. Some of them have a lot of hair on the top of their heads. Some of the males have some on their face and some have it on their body, but most of them remove a bunch of their hair. Yeah, I know, you would think it looks silly. Oh, trust me, it actually accentuates. They do this to actually show off since they can't, change their body. Well, it's part of their way of talking, nonverbal communications. They also have things called mannerisms. No, I can't really say anything. I would have to have somebody explain them to you. With humans, there's different expressions as they have. They will simply move something they call an eyebrow. Sometimes that can mean something very different depending on the context. Yeah, yes, they do speak other languages. A lot. So many I can't understand. If it wasn't for this translator, I'd be completely and totally lost. Don't worry, I'll make sure yours is working. I'm not going to play that joke on you again. And you better not mess with mine this time, because last time that Gungundian thought that I wanted to mate him. Like him and all his brothers. That was difficult talking him down. Quit laughing. It wasn't funny. Okay, it was a little funny, but it wasn't that funny. Oh, if you do that with the humans, I don't think they'd mind, honestly. Some of the rumors, yeah, not always. Well, let me explain it this way. You'll get to know them when you're working with them, but you'll actually think you know them, but you actually won't. At least not until you go out drinking with them at what they call a bar or a pub or one other of their watering hole drinking establishments. It's strange. Yeah, it is. Yes, they actually do consume ethyl alcohol. Yeah, scary, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, I know. I just felt a shiver go down my carapace. It may be toxic, but I mean, yet they ingest it by the liter. It's crazy. They'll actually have contests to see how much they can put into their bodies before they actually fall over and convulse. Sometimes they excrete some type of other fluids. It's rather disgusting, but everyone else in the crowd thinks it's hilarious and cheering. It's really strange. Oh, don't worry. They will not share their beverage. No, 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 no. They know better. They will actually get beat up by their own people. Yeah, they're weird about that. I don't know. They're all different. No, you can actually have some, but go for the very what they call a light beverage. Believe me, it's more than enough to get you intoxicated. Woo. You're gonna have one of these. Do me a favor and don't drink it like you drink your other stuff. Yeah, I. How do you think you got the nickname? Yeah, I know. Okay, no, no. For humans, it takes a whole lot longer. No, but don't worry. You'll see them when they're well, they have different names for intoxicated, like hammered, blitzed, smashed, tore up, wrenched, loose, loaded, oiled. The list goes on and on and on. Oh, just understand the context. Yeah, it's all in context with them. It's strange. I don't get it, but you'll figure it out when you get here. Yep, yep, exactly. That's when you will see the real human, their real personality. Well, yeah, we have our truth serum. They have something called tequila. Yeah, I don't understand the name either. It doesn't exactly roll off of my tongues either. Well, oh, when they drink, they lose all their inhibitions, or at least lowered a lot. It's crazy. And you'll see the way they are. Some are just kind of weird. It's though each human has a personal code. Yeah, well, at least the men do, the males. Oh, there's plenty of them here. Yes, there are plenty of. Okay, you can ease off that. I'm trying to be serious here and give you some advice. You want. Okay, that's just funny. But anyway, let's. Yeah, the code, yes, it turns into what they call a suggestion, and they try to stick by it, but a lot of times it just, as they say, goes out the window. Yeah, I don't know what a window is either. Well, well, a few things might happen with them. Yeah, may happen. They might. It depends on each person. Well, they could get loud and annoying, or they could get quiet and reserved all of a sudden. They could get extremely talkative and vocal. I mean, geez, I've had one sit there and I don't think I said three syllables before I got them to shut up about 45 minutes later. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not the worst one at all. Some get very aggressive. Very aggressive. But above all else, they get more and more attracted to other species. No, no, no. They don't get attractive to us. They get attracted to us. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Well, it's not a part of this conversation I want to have here. Don't forget, I'm still at work. Yes, I will tell you the details later. No, I don't want to say any. I just said that. Y- Oh, just knock it off. Yeah, we may be an insect species, but to human perception, we have all the correct dimensions. You see, the human males, they go off visual cues. Oh, yes, they do have their olfactory senses there, but it doesn't seem to affect them at all. To us, when we're in heat, to them it's like a light perfume, but it doesn't seem to really affect them. Not the way it affects ours. Well, no, you won't be able to smell them. No. Unless they've been exercising or doing something very strenuous, and then you smell them, and they actually smell interesting. But yeah, you can't tell that way if they're interested. It's not even going to touch your antennae, really. Oh, you'll taste it. I well, that's simple. They'll start getting closer and closer if they're attracted to you. They'll get close and offer you a drink or a dance or something of that idea. But the touch that they use will be used as an indicator. No, 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 no. They're not going to try and do that right there in the bar. They try doing something like that, and they're going to end up going to the medical facilities very, very quickly. Oh, you have no idea how dangerous humans can be to each other if they try to do something like that in public. Oh, that's easy. If you don't want them, you just pull away. No, no. If you reciprocate, then you will get closer and closer to them, and they will eventually want to be around you. They want to do that sort of thing later. Yeah, like their place or your place or whatever. They don't really care. No, they don't have a mating season. Well, look, I didn't want to talk about that, but if you don't want anything, just pull away. Yeah, that doesn't work. You simply pull away and get loud. Believe me, the other humans are not always there looking for a mate. No, sometimes humans go to that bar for other reasons, and in this case, some of them are going to pick a fight. And when humans fight, you might want to stand back. Yeah, that rumor is actually very true. Yep, that's why if a human is getting too close and you don't want them to, then and that you're scared, just tell the other humans there that this one's getting too close and you're afraid, and trust me, the other humans will take care of it. No, don't do that. It might be fun, but don't ever just use that unless you have to. What do you mean why not? If you keep using it, the humans will just not want to be around you ever again because they're not going to want to get beat up by their own people. Yeah, that's how it works. I don't care how strange it is, that's just how it is. Well, if you feel like trying out a human, well, prepare for a treat. Yeah. Well, think of it this way. Our males expel their genetic material a few seconds after insertion, which is normal for us. It's enjoyable to a point, but for humans, it takes longer. Anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours. No, you don't have to be afraid. It's not that scary. No, it's actually kind of interesting that they will do that for you. Yeah, humans being so strong, they're actually paranoid they're going to harm you, so you don't actually have to worry about them breaking you. In fact, they can actually face their own judicial system if they deliberately cause damage, so they're very, very careful. Oh yeah, I've had one actually freak out when they heard a crack. It turned out to be one of my joints, but it was just a simple pop. He thought he broke my carapace. Funny. He didn't break that. I mean, come on, there's already a crack in it. Besides, I wouldn't have minded too much, considering the humans, at least the ones that I've been with, they take their time and make sure you enjoy yourself. It's interesting. Oh, don't worry about the mating season. Like I said, the humans don't have one, nor do they really give a crap about yours. They might find it more aromatic, but that's the only difference. And you can have all the fun you want during your mating season. Oh, yeah. Don't remember. Did you talk to my cousin when she visited, 2 cycles ago? Oh, yeah, she got around. Yeah, I know she's married now. Well, her husband doesn't know. Well, I'm not going to go into that. Let's just say she didn't have to worry about getting impregnated. Our genetic material is just far enough, actually, much far apart. So much so that it's not possible. Yeah. So, yeah, you could have one every few hours and nothing's going to be wrong except you're going to be very, very sore. I recommend you only try one at a time, by the way. I know you. I'm not kidding. Do you remember what happened on Goresh 7? The way I caught you and those 7 other. Yeah, I know. Just. Ugh. Oh, the best ones? Um. Well, how do I put this state? When you're in the bar, the best humans are the plants. They call them wallflowers for some reason. I still don't understand. These humans have some very strange phrases. What it really means is that the humans that are keeping to themselves, they're not really being out in the open for everyone to see. They're not trying to present themselves. Oh, the loud ones? Mostly compensating, and trust me, when you start going with one of them, you find out that they're not able to impress, at least outside of that area. Oh, dress to impress ones. Yes, they're okay. They're usually leave right after everything's done, though, so don't expect any type of emotional concern. Yeah, yep, that exactly. Oh, those that drink excessively. Well, They're not bad to be with. The one issue, they humans have this condition, well, that how do I put it this way? It makes the after event not fun at all. Um, well, they call it whiskey dick. Well, I'm glad you heard about it because I don't want to explain it. Okay, you can stop laughing now. Well, then you're best sticking with one of those that's all by himself, and he will take more interest in you and be more interested in how much you're enjoying it. Trust me, they will want to make you enjoy everything. No, they don't always look the best at all, but I mean, still, if you're looking for healthy, then you look for the ones that are out hanging with their friends, as they call it. Kind of conversing with everyone, just trying to have a little bit of fun to relax. Yet, because they don't consume a lot of the ethyl alcohol, usually these are the healthiest ones. It's important as they will actually mate more than once in an evening. So, if that's what you're. Yeah, yes, uh huh, 4 times. Yeah. Oh, twice after we woke up in the morning, too. No, I'm not kidding. Oh, they do take a lot of interest in their own females, sure. Just do yourself a favor. If you find out that a human female has already laid claim to a human male, don't anger them. Don't even try. Don't try to mate with one of the mates of these human females. Well, they travel in packs, and they're just as vicious, if not more so, than the males. Yeah, humans do always travel in packs. Oh no, they will break your carapace. The females don't care. They will use anything. They will take off their clothing on their feet and they'll swing that really hard. Sometimes it's a spike. Trust me, that'll break into your carapace no problem. Others will use something big and heavy and swing at you. Others will have these strange decorations on their hands, which are designed specifically just to break you. Don't do it. And well, if it happens, just do your best to try and be as respectful as possible. No, it doesn't always work, but it might help a lot. Well, if you're very respectful, human males will usually try and stop them and just stop them cold before anything does happen. Well, it doesn't always stop them because, well, how do I put this? The human males love something called a girl fight. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They get really excited watching that. Oh no, if they're intoxicated and they see two of us go at it, believe me, they're going to take us back home and probably do things to you that you're not going to forget for the next several decades. Oh, dang it. Oh, look, I'm going to have to get back to work. I need to focus more on what I'm talking about. But when you get here, I'll take you out to the bar and that I go to. And besides, Oscar just had his relationship end with his mate. No, he didn't try to eat her or anything like that. Humans don't do that. I mean, they do eat each other, but there's some strange thing to that. They talk about it that way, but they're always doing this strange thing that the females do. They giggle. It you'll see when you get here. Yes, he's one of the wallflowers that yep, yep. Well, but he spends all his free time exercising. Just don't be surprised by his big muscles. He can lift me with one appendage. And I'm large after eating all the good human food, especially the stuff they call bar food. It is unbelievably addicting. No, he seems to prefer his females slender and as tall as you are. Oh, I really have to get back to work. I have to go. We'll talk later. All right? All right, bye. At that point, the boss was actually walking towards her desk, and he did not look happy at the conversation he just heard. On his way, Oscar actually got the boss's attention and stopped him, drew him off to the other side as he wanted to explain the new situation he was working with. Something was off with the equipment he was working with, and he might need a secondary set of hands and a fresh set of eyes. As they went away, another human turned around the corner, not fully going into the hexagon type cubicle that she was in, but simply turned around with his arms stretched across the doorway. The human, with his muscles stretched out but still pushing against his shirt, looked over and said, "So, Shelley, you got a friend coming?" Shelley looked up, kind of whipped her antenna a little bit, and said, "Yes, yes, I do. I don't know. Would you like me to introduce her to you?" "Well, that depends." "On what?" "Which one do I fall into? Which category?" She looked at him for a moment and then realized what he was talking about. She said, "Oh, you're a wallflower. Am I really that delicate?" he asked. As he did this, he kind of flexed his muscles just a little bit. This actually made Shelley suddenly want to get up and take him away from the office, but realized that she still had half a day to finish. Calming down, she said, "Oh no, you are one of the definite wallflowers that doesn't drink much. I know, I've seen you out there. Besides, maybe I'll just show her exactly how to deal with humans in a bar." Ricky simply smiled and said, "I look forward to it. By the way, you coming out for drinks tonight? I'll buy you a round." Shelley simply looked up and did that simple twitch with her antennae and moved her mandibles just a little bit that seemed to be more of a grin. And she simply said, "Oh yeah, I look forward to it." Hello everybody, this is Syntax. Thank you so much for joining me on today's story. Before I go, I have to send out a quick thank you to one of my truly outrageous supporters. That would be Erica Gem. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Everybody else, I will see you on the next one. This is Syntax, ejecting.